Hello chat, how are we all doing? It's Thursday. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Boy howdy, do we have a cool stream set up for you guys tonight. Apologies for the slower start. We had a bit of a technical glitch. We keep running into like new problems that we haven't had to fix before, so we had to kind of jump on it to troubleshoot it. But we got there. We absolutely got there. Hope you are all doing well. Chrono and Cryptic, you're here already. Fantastic. Only if we start 10 minutes late, it means much easier for the mods, of course. So easy that Cryptic's claimed first again. Come on, guys, you need to beat the mods. The mods taking all the perks away. For shame, for shame. Biomic, Chris, I thought you'd be in here. You're usually lingering. It's our fault for being late, of course. Luke Connerton, thank you for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're all set for a fantastic piece of entertainment from the Shattergang and our lovely guest Ellie. We have Brazen Coalition Games, first time chatters. Hope you all are well. Who is behind the keyboard tonight? Is it Gareth? Is it John? Let me know. I need to know these mysteries. Folks, we hope you are doing well. We are in the process of resolving mulligans, which is code for I'm in the process of resolving my mulligan. So let's bring in the pod and introduce you to our wonderful guest that if you've been here for a while, you've maybe seen this guest before. Hello, Pod. How are we all doing?
You want to borrow them?
Hello.
Are you well? Hello, Ellie, our guest. How are you?
How are you all doing? I'm okay, thank you.
Lovely to have you back on the stream with us.
It's lovely to be back.
I also realised my camera must be pointing down a little bit lower than I normally am.
How awful for you.
I mean,
camera problems.
Camera problems is
terrible.
the name of the game tonight, unfortunately, folks.
I've had no issues whatsoever.
Well, you did last week, and then you warned us about it, so we had a chance to try and fix it, but it was a different problem that sadly we ran into tonight. But such is life. Bad software is going to catch you out. Oh, and how is everyone? How has your week's been? It's Thursday. Pod, are you doing well? Are you getting your feet up because you're off on Friday, or are you looking forward to finishing tomorrow? 4 cards. Don't all jump in.
Yeah, I think obviously Friday's always good, but pretty. I'm in the office tomorrow, so I'm pretty busy. But yeah, it's fine.
Sorry, whoever is rustling, would you please stop?
I was taking dice out.
Okay, alright. It was really loud.
Thought somebody was stucking into a bag
Yeah,
of
I was like, who's eating crisps? Jeez, oh.
No, not me. Chris for me.
Fam dabby doozy. Well, folks, we are set for a fun game of Commander. And before we do that, let's pay the bills. So you can be sure to follow us, as our fabulous new follower Luke has just done. You smash that follow button, or if you're on YouTube, smash that like button. You maybe even hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. It goes a long way to supporting us and increasing our reach on YouTube especially. And you can also support us by joining our Ko-Fi and become a regular supporter that way. It helps us do our thing. But if you have a Twitch Prime sub, you know, chuck it to us. Why not? You're getting it for free, might as well. But other than that, just enjoy the show. If you are on a social media, feel free to tell people that you're watching us live. Particularly if we're playing bad. Like, negative engagement works really well on Twitter, apparently. That seems to be the theme for the last week. But yes, I hope you all are doing well. And yes, as our wonderful mod Chrono has chucked in chat, there are other ways to support us. If you're buying any tabletop hobby games from Wayland Games, we have an affiliate link. And similarly for Magic Madhouse, if you're buying any Magic related product, please consider using our affiliate link. We get a little bit of money from it. Sadly, no discount for you yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. The more people that use the link, maybe that'll happen. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, my mic's in the way of the spell table. New problem to have. Fantastic. So, speaking of spell table, let's jump over and have a look at what we're about tonight. So, Luke, you won the high roll.
No,
I think Dean did.
Oh, Dean, you won that. Oh, no, because you were celebrating because you're going second. I just thought that was Dean because he's usually the one that celebrates going second.
Ah.
Dean, you won the high roll, so tell us what you're playing.
yeah, I'm playing Clerks, apparently. Got
Clerics. I was so tired when I sent it. I was so distracted, and Chrono so graciously corrected me. I was like, oh yeah, Clerics.
It's
Spelled
almost
completely
all clerics. There's a couple of non-clerics in it. I got this deck for like about £40, and I've added the mana base from Brina and a couple of other cards to it. So it's to make it a bit faster.
Oh, I should do the
We'll
thing.
see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Sad
Work
to,
in progress.
sad to see Brina getting broken down though. That was a good deck.
I thought Brina was a cleric for a bit, and I was like, I can put Brina in the deck. It was like,
No.
it was Bird Wizard.
Oh, Bird Wizards. Oh, we like Bird Wizards. Fabi. And what about you, Luke? What are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Ben's Atraxa deck.
Who's Ben?
Ben never plays it. Yeah, someone from my past. And
hopefully your
it's-
future.
It's got no infinite combos, and it's not that kind of Atraxa. It just wants to put +1 counters on things and get big and scary.
That
Finishes
is what
like,
Atraxa does.
There is one combo in the deck.
Yeah, okay, but I don't have ways to grab it or assemble it. But yeah,
Only 2 cards.
it does. Okay, it does have.
Do you know what it is?
I did, but I've not
It
recently.
is.
No.
It kills one person with poison.
Immediately
right,
on
okay.
the spot.
Braska and Voron clicks.
See, didn't know that. So there is one combo in the deck. So let's hope no one has to deal with that. Yeah, it's just good stuff. There's big finishers like Coma and obviously Atraxa herself. So yeah, just something easy.
Fabi. And Ellie, thank you so much for joining us. Tell the good people about yourself and what you're playing.
Sure. My name's Ellie, as you said. It's lovely to be back, and not just cluttering at your Discord with looking for game requests. I'm a writer, I guess. I don't do anything else in my life. I'm a full-time mum and writer, which is like the most blog post kind of intro I could possibly give. And I did some recipes as well. No, I write about video games, but I also write about Magic the Gathering. I keep a little fanfic blog, I guess, called The Planar Bridge, and that blog is named for this deck. This is one of my oldest decks. It is all about finding the planar bridge and then copying it multiple times, hence its name, the Photocopier of Power. This is the deck that I bought one expensive fancy Kaladesh invention, except when I bought it, it was £30. It's not anymore. This is Blue Red Artifacts. This is like a relic of my past because I don't play as many artifact decks anymore. We're gonna play artifacts with triggered abilities and activated abilities, and we're gonna copy them with Tawnos or other things. It is a combo deck. We're gonna try and find combos, but the big tutor costs 14 mana because it's a 6-drop with an 8 mana ability. So demonic tutor. This is not. So there are some game locks in here, fewer than they used to be. So if you get locked out of the game, fear not, I will have won. But there are also, if you get locked out of the game, I promise I'm also going to try and end the game. In general. So yeah, this is a deck I really love. I don't come back to it very often, not because it's powerful, just because it's dumb and old.
I'll be honest, when you said you were first playing Tawnos, I thought it was the new Simic one from March of the Machines that I opened the list.
This is my problem, is that now there are lots of Tawnoses.
God, there was an original Is It one, so I was even more scared when I saw the list.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm a big fan of pet decks. Like I have a couple. I'm gonna end up disassembling a couple of them, but yeah, I definitely need to be in the mood to play them sometimes. Like it's not like you say, it's not because they're necessarily the most powerful or whatever, but yeah, I need to kind of particularly ones that I need to think about, or if there's like particular ways it wins. I'm like, oh no.
It turns out commanders from 6 years ago don't always cut the mustard anymore.
Yeah.
Wow. Attachments bullshit, Barry. Break the chains.
Well, hopefully we make you feel something tonight with your favourite deck, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, cookie. So I believe we all have our opening hands.
Yep.
Yes.
Because let's definitely start this stream so I stop getting shouted at by our mods for typos and not doing the things I said I would do with getting commands ready. Also, hello
Your deck
Snarkton,
too.
hello Kerrick. Oh yeah.
Your deck too, Barry.
Hi, I'm also playing in the pod tonight.
Is that a commander?
I believe.
Is that
so.
a magic card?
Well, it depends. Let's see if spell table.
The art's been upgraded.
The spell table thinks it's an aura of silence, which I'm actually okay about being in the command zone.
Pretty good.
That'd be really bad for me.
Bit naughty, wouldn't it?
It would also be really bad for the rest of my deck. Oh no, it does say opponents, doesn't it? So tonight I'm on Starscream, so this is becoming a little bit of a pet deck, which is probably a nice segue for after Ellie introduced her deck. It cares about the Monarch, so I want to be the Monarch. If you know the canon of Starscream, that's very befitting. If you don't, well, let's hopefully you'll learn a new story tonight. So yeah, we're going to introduce the Monarch into the game and punish people for drawing cards. Punish people when I draw cards. So it's not your typical black
you're not
deck.
Playing Nekazar?
No, well that was a
Punish
pet
people
deck
for
for a
drawing
while.
cards?
That was a pet deck, and Neck Daddy might return at some point on my side of the battlefield. Who knows? But Nekusar. But yes, so it's very much black, good stuff. And all the black cards that care about drawing cards. There'll be a little bit of protection, so I don't really want people to have the Monarch. I would like to keep the Monarch once I introduce it. So I have ways to discourage or dissuade my fellow podmates. Podmates? That's a word. So yes, that is me. But sadly I'm in 4th, so none of that's going to matter. But I do have a hand of 7, which I'm really excited about. And I'm going to top deck a Sol Ring that's going to make the deck even better. So, the hand even better. But yes, any questions, concerns, worries? We good to go?
Yeah.
Alright folks, well, good luck and have fun. And Dean, please take us away.
I will draw. I'll play a Vault of Champions. I've got 2 or more opponents. I'll tap for a white and play Lunarch Veteran. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life.
Nice. Keeping
And I
me
can
busy all stream with the buttons.
I can disturb it from the graveyard.
This is the way.
I will draw. That isn't what we wanted for turn 2. I will play a Opal Palace and pass.
Draw. Yeah, we'll go Sulphur Falls and pass.
Draw for turn. Oh, that's not a bad card. I will play this Snow-Covered Swamp, sponsored by Ellie. She allowed me to grab some fantastic new lands, and this is one of them. But no turn 1 play. Pass turn.
Tap, draw. Play Swamp. And I'll go 2 for a High Priest of Penance. Whenever it's dealt damage, I may destroy target non-land permanent, and I gain a life when it comes in. Faster.
Yikes.
That's a scary turn 2.
That is not so great.
I will draw. That's a little bit better. I'll play Reflecting Pool.
That's good. No coloured mana yet.
Well, technically this taps for any colour based on your command zone, so I think that would satisfy it. And I'll play a Sol Ring. And pass.
Okay. I will play a Snyland.
Schnyland.
A Snyland. Let's cast Tawnos, Urza's Apprentice. He does copying things, but more importantly, he's a 1/2 with haste. Luke, get hit for 1 commander damage.
Oh,
Yeah, tell you what.
we're on the punchies already.
Yeah, no, make sure you track it because that's definitely how this deck is.
Untap. Draw card. let us play another snow-covered swamp. And now I think yeah, we're gonna go 2. And we're going to cast Lochthwain Scorn. We're gonna give target creature -3/-3 until end of turn, and I gain 2 life. I would like to give your... Yeah, thanks, Dean.
It's like, oh, Tawnos or that. Yeah, that.
I mean...
Gone forever.
Gone. Or is it? Or is it? So this card is on an adventure. I gain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that will be turn.
Untap, draw. I'll tap for a white. Cast Children of Corliss. I can sacrifice it and gain life equal to the life I've lost this turn.
Nice. Do
gain
you have
life.
do you have Ad Nauseam in that deck?
No.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I almost put this in my CEDH deck when I was on Ad Nauseam.
I'm missing land drops, going to tap black, and I'm going to Corrupted Conviction, sacrificing this to draw 2 cards. Guessing there's no response.
You live your life.
And that was not a land either.
Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. It sucks even more when you have to do it at sorcery speed when it's an instant as well. It's like, no, I need that land.
But it just shows you were correct to do it because you're 1 card deeper now.
Yeah, fast turn.
I will untap, draw. I'm also doing well with land. Like swamp, and I'm going to tap that. I'm putting 1 into it. Tap that for green. No, wait. Yeah. And I'll play an Incubation Druid, and it will enter with a +1 counter.
Will it? Are you sure about that?
If you spend this mana... Oh, it's only a commander. Yep. No, see, I don't play Reflecting Pool. Right, well, I will just tap that and that for green. Incubation Druid. Then... Yeah, pass.
Okay, that's the island. Let's play a new card. Let's play Brass's Tunnel Grinder.
Oh, nice.
When it enters the battlefield, discard any number of cards, draw that many +1. We're going to get rid of this, into this, and this. So we've got 4 cards. Windfall, Decimator Web, Thirst for Knowledge in the graveyard. Then at the beginning, I'll move to end step, and I have Descended because Decimator Web is an artifact, so this gets a 4 counter.
Nice.
That's it.
Oh, no punches with Tawnos this time?
Nah, he's still 1 whole damage.
Message sent. Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. We'll play this Nykthos Shrine of Nyx. It's not important. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to cast a Cunning Rhetoric. Enchantment. Whenever an opponent attacks you or one of your planeswalkers that I control, exile the top card of that player's library. You play that card. You may play that card as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana of any type to cast it. And that will be turn.
Pass.
Oh, mate.
Draw. Happy for green, blue. Colors. I'll play Bread for the Hunt, and I will also pass.
Well, I like that card a lot.
I would like it if I had +1 counters and creatures.
I play a Buried Ruin. This I think is probably better. Let's cast Padim, Console of Innovation.
Oh.
I'd like to draw a card at some point. Let's see. Yeah. Now if I tap Baz, it's bad. So I'll pass.
I mean, it could be excellent. If it's removal, I promise to cast it as soon as I can.
Go ahead, buddy.
Untap. Draw for turn. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna cast the other side of Starscream. Starscream Seeker Leader. So, living metal, so that means it's only a creature on my turn. It has Flying Menace and Haste, and whenever this Starscream deals combat damage to a player, if there is no monarch, that player becomes the monarch. Whenever I become the monarch, I flip it to the other side. Dean, I hope you get a land. I'll send 2 at you.
Thank you. At the end of my turn. So it's another turn.
It's the best I can do.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. It genuinely is like it's the best I can do right now. And then I will pass turn.
I will draw. I will go to my end step and draw for Monarch.
Ooh.
I will discard.
The flex will be a land.
I'll discard Whisper, Blood Lethargist.
Okay, yeah.
And, Scion of the Swarm. 7 cards in hand, pass turn.
Right. Untap, untap, untap. Draw. Jesus. That's exactly the card we didn't need. Oh, okay.
Attempt with Discovery Look.
I'll do it.
And yeah, you can have that.
Oh,
Dean
Been
gets so
exiled.
excited. He got exiled.
oh god, I've been like properly exiled. I'm actually back in the main menu.
Oh, I hate to tell you, mate, you've been sacked from the Shattergang.
Yeah.
So I'll go black, black, colorless. For a Witch King of Angmar.
Oh, nice.
And
Would
pass.
you be able to just scooch it down so spell table can click on it?
Yeah, my bad. I'm not used to it being so zoomed in.
I'll untap. I won't draw a card because Starscream is chunkier than my mine.
It's not a creature.
It's
Oh, sorry.
Just artifact.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's a
you
4
meant
mana.
CMC. It is indeed
Yeah,
a
it is
4
a
mana.
4 mana artifact, so it is worth more than my
Sorry.
mining apparatus.
I needed a minute to catch up there. Sorry.
Okay, I'll play an island. I'll cast a Talisman of Creativity. Then Oh, press.
Oh, I missed that. Come on, spell table. There we go. Untap. Starscream is a creature again. Draw. Oh my goodness. Dean. I'm gonna go immediately to combat. And I'm gonna send.
Again?
Well, now I would like to be the monarch.
Is it 2 again, is it?
It is 2 again. And I will become the monarch. When I become the monarch, Starscream transforms to the other side. So this one cares about when I draw cards. Which I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to cast Sign in Blood. And I'm going to draw 2, then lose 2. I'm drawing 2 cards, so Starscream will trigger twice. Ellie if you lose 2, and Luke if you lose 2. And I will also lose 2.
Is it Starscream dealing the damage?
It is.
Oh, it's combat damage, never mind. Looking at the Witch King.
I have read the Witch King.
Yeah.
It's also in this deck. Right, and now let's see. Oh my goodness. Play this snow-covered swamp that I absolutely had in my hand before combat. I didn't actually adjust anyone else's life total on the HUD. Come on, this silly sausage. 2, 1, 2. And then we have two manas. 2 manas. We're gonna go for 2 here and cast a Key to the City. Tap ability, discard. Up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn, and whenever it becomes untapped, I can pay 2 and draw a card. And I will pass the turn.
Here we go. Come on. Draw. Yes.
Easy,
Hey.
easy.
Planes. Yeah, we'll go 2 for a demonic tutor.
Okay.
To go get another land.
Get a land.
It was going to be for a land if it was. It was going to be for a land if I didn't draw that land.
Oh, but now he's not cheering for land. This deck is
Yeah, I'm
too
gonna.
good.
I don't know why I'm revealing it. I'll just tap it and play Soul Ring.
Cast the Soul Ring.
Nice.
Barry, I'm gonna swing at you for 1.
No worries. On attack trigger, could you exile the top card of your library?
I can't. I'm shuffling.
Well, you should resolve what you're doing first before you move phases.
I will reveal a swamp.
Excellent.
You can't play that, can you?
I can, yeah. You may play that card for as long as it remains
Alright,
exiled. Well, this is going to get confusing.
It's not so covered though.
That's all good, all good, all good.
We took steel effects out of our decks for this reason.
It's 1 effect in the deck. It's not a theme, an archetype.
Yeah, I'll go to my end for Monarch. I'll drop.
I'm taking it's 1 from that creature, isn't it?
Yeah. 7 cards in the hand pass.
Alright, untap.
Caught up a little bit with mana there.
You definitely have, buddy. You definitely have.
Hooray. Bountiful Promenade. Right, okay. Concerned mana open there. So I will.
Aye, swamp. Swamp.
Get my swamp.
Yeah, I'll go to green, colourless, hit my library. And I'll play Boron Collects Monstrous Raider.
I
Ooh.
would love to say no to that.
Feel free.
Counter spell.
Good. Got out your hand.
Yep, it's fine. I've got 4 others. Cards in hand.
That's-
Woo! Saved us, Ellie.
I'm just happy you didn't counterspell my demonic shooter off shouldering.
No. There's mean and there's playing
Yeah.
the game. Luke's ahead, so we're okay. Playing with the island.
Did you say I'm ahead?
You would have been if you had a 6/6 and also you've got an Angmar. You're okay. Fine.
Hey, Revelo. Sorry, I just saw you in chat. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, the tutor could have been cancelled. Should have been counted. For all we know, Dean already had the Soul Ring in hand. He's actually tutored for something horrible.
I didn't because I just revealed it.
Deeply unconcerned about what Dean was going to tutor for. It's turn 6 and he's on 3 lands. I know what he was getting.
Yeah.
No, not when it's Dean. You could have got it down and wiped the board.
You wouldn't have enough mana to cast it.
I know. I know.
And you still can't cast it for...
I'll take a damage for tapping for red off the talisman, and I'll play Kirkesh. It's like Tawnos, but twice as expensive. Whenever you activate an ability of an artifact, if it isn't a mana ability, you can pay red and copy it. I mean, this is a staple. I don't know why I bothered to explain it. You all know what Kirkesh does. Every single game it shows up. Yeah, I think we'll pass the turn.
Want the monarch? You can attack me.
Oh, there is a monarchy. But yeah, sure. I'll swing you for 1, please.
Oh, sorry. This should have transformed into the other side when I lost the
I
monarchy.
forgot about the monarch.
I will be the monarch. Move to end step, and I'd love to draw a card for the crown. Pass the turn.
Okie dokie. Let's untap. Let's draw for turn. Heyo. Oh, Luke's had enough. He's off. Rightio. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll play Dean's Swamp for turn. And then
Okay.
I like how you started laughing halfway through saying it. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark. And I'm gonna cast as Grim Hireling. And then if I can have a Grim Hireling.
Yeah, can I cast this counterspell for free out of my graveyard, please?
I mean, if we're going to play the game of casting spells for free out graveyards, I'm going to quickly say yes.
I think, yeah, cool. I'll cast this your once. No, go ahead.
Okay, fab. I have a Grim Hireling. I would like to now proceed to combat.
Yeah.
I would very much like to take back the monarchy.
Okay. We'll take 2.
I'll send 2 you, Ellie.
Give you a crown.
Huzzah! I'm gonna have to get like a little toy crown to wear when I play this deck. I feel like I'm not trying hard enough as a streamer. So Starscream becomes the front side. Also, I have a trigger from Grim Hireling. I make 2 treasures. I have treasure tokens. Boy, do I have treasure tokens. And then we have 2 treasure tokens. Okay, second main phase. Yeah, let's go crack these treasures. In fact, no. Let's not. Let us instead be very suspicious and just pass the turn.
Did you draw?
Oh, draw for the monarch. Who's in the highest life total? Dean, you have a creature that gains you life. Lose 2, please.
Draw.
the whole deck's about being the monarch, and I keep forgetting that I am the monarch. Again, need the crown. 7 cards in hand.
I'm going to tap 3 and cast Call of the Death Dweller. Return up to 2 target creature cards with total converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a Death Touch counter on 1 and a Menace counter on either. Well, you can put them on either. Targets will be High Priest and Children of Horribles.
Love that for you.
I'll put Death Touch. Yeah, doesn't really matter.
And then we got some triggers.
Death Touch Menace. I'll put on both. I'll put it on both.
Death Menace.
Death Man.
Death Man.
And I'll gain 2 life.
Lovely jubbly.
Gain 2 life, or your hard work bats.
And no. Makes me sad. Not really. What makes me sad is I can't find my pile of basic lands.
Pass the turn.
Draw.
Hope you kids are behaving in chat.
I'll pass.
Okay. And 10. Still don't draw. Draw for turn. So, okay. Tap 6. Microsynth Lattice.
Oh, hey-oh.
I'd like everyone to be able to spend mana as if it were any colour, regardless of the source.
Christ, I need to check your deck list for a Karn now.
No, there's no Karn in this. I took it out. It wasn't bringing me joy to stop everyone's joy.
You're in the wrong pod.
But it's there is a lock with this, but it's Nev's disc,
Oh, cool.
not Karn. Yeah, so everything, all permanents are artifacts. All cards that are not on the battlefield, all spells, and all other permanents. In fact, all permanents in general are colourless. Players may spend mana as if it were mana of any colour. It's a group hug. There's no degeneracy at all.
You just turned on Luke's deck.
I took one thing away. I shall give everything back.
I mean, if you want to deal damage to this, I could. Deals could be made.
Deals can be made, Dean, and I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, but everything's hexproof, so good luck.
This is true.
Oh, so no popping these basics, baby. Not that it can do, but what are we gonna do? Do I want to give Baz the card?
I would love a card, please.
Yeah, but it's a combo deck. No, pass the 10. I can't deal with you stealing a combo.
That is a correct move. If there's a card you don't want to lose, don't put yourself in a position to lose it.
Because it will be this one, the turn I attack.
Draw for turn. Dean, you lost a life last time. Look, if you lose 2 for the draw from Starscream.
Get 35.
Okay. I'll play this snow-covered swamp as my land for turn. And I think. Oh my god! Why is chat talking about beheading me? We're not that kind of community, folks. Right. Do I want to do this thing first? Yeah, probably. So Nykthos isn't worth it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Nykthos is still, you still have devotion. This doesn't take away pips.
For sure, but I would tap the equivalent of 3 lands to make 3 mana.
Excuse me.
That's what I meant by that. Sorry. And I'm going to cast this extra planar lens. And if I can have it, I will exile this snow swamp. So snow-covered swamps, tap for double. And then I would like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1 is 7 for a cast of Virtue of Pestilence from Adventure Zone.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Persistence. So I now have a upkeep trigger, which I will remember to do. Okay, and then we will go to combat. Dean, you're on the highest life total. We'll send Starscream at you.
How much is it this time?
It's still just 2. On damage, create 2 treasures. And then move to end step, draw for Monarch. And this time, Ellie, would you lose 2?
33.
We have 7 cards in hand, and we'll pass the turn.
Tap, draw. Yeah, we'll go 3 for Bontu's Monument.
Love it.
Creature spells cost 1 less to cast, and whenever I cast a creature spell, each player loses life and I gain life.
Nice.
Judge check. I'm afraid your cards that are not on the battlefield are colourless. So I don't know if you have. Don't think you have any black creatures in your deck currently.
Okay, comes back to hand then.
We've got a Tixie back.
May be wrong. That may be wrong. Judge check in the chat, but
It would seem correct. Like, black isn't a keyword in this sense on Bontu's Monument, and if Mycosynth Lattice is making everything colourless, then yeah. Seems that would be the case. I mean,
I'll keep it anyway. I've got another play anyway. Tap 3 and cast Priest of Ancient Lore. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So
you
gain
gain
2 because
2.
draw a card.
Love it.
Still wasn't in hand.
I mean, you seem to be doing okay.
I've got 8 cards in hand.
Show off.
Yeah, go to combat, Barry. I'm gonna swing this Minachi High Priest at you.
if I block it, will you blow up the Padim?
Have you got
You
two
cannot.
creatures?
Oh, has it got Menace? Oh, it has Menace and Death Touch, and I don't have two
Yeah.
creatures. I guess I'll just take the one.
Dean
Yes.
can suggest that you don't swing it, because if your High Priest takes damage on the block, you can blow up the thing that Baz will reanimate a Vorinclex with.
I'm not necessarily going to take Vorinclex immediately. I think it's the only creature in any of the graveyards, to be fair.
If you leave it up to block, Baz will definitely take a Vorinclex. So if you leave it up to block, we can stop Baz getting a Vorinclex.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send these to you instead, buddy.
Wow. How it's changed. Is this...
I feel like my game plan, like all I've done, my identity in this game is don't let Vorinclex hit the table for anything.
I mean, that seems correct. I really do. Well, it's a good one to get to stop counters happening. So Dean,
It shuts my deck off if Barry has it.
There is,
Exactly.
yeah.
It is a village rights.
Ooh. That can stay in exile. I might very well might cast that. Especially if I'm going to get other people's creatures.
And we've got two old ones coming in.
I will block one of them. I'll block the one that gives you life every time it ETBs.
Okay, it dies.
And then I will lose one.
Second main phase, I'm going to tap 2 and disturb it and bring it back on its other side. Whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life. And it's a flying sprite.
Starscream transforms back to its other side because I'm no longer the monarch. Also, hey Valor, nice to have you here. Hope you're good.
Go to my instant monarch. Draw a card.
You're so much better at playing a monarch deck than I am.
Go to discard.
But before you discard, I would like to play a Return the Wild Speaker.
Ooh.
And I'll target the Witch King to draw 5 cards. Does that resolve? Everyone okay with that?
Goodbye, me.
I suspect I wasn't going to get a Virtue of Persistence if Ellie had counter magic up.
Oh my god.
There is that. I'm more scared of the fight.
I'll discard a Priest of the Forgotten Gods,
Damn.
a Doomed Necromancer. And I'll pass.
Puzzies, let's untap because we just drew much sadness. Right, okay. Let's play because all lands are the same, right? So
Yeah, all this on the battlefield. They tap for any colour. Well, no, they tap for white, but you can spend it as if it's any colour.
I'm just gonna dump some stuff out of my hand, I think.
You know how Fallout had they put land destruction card into Fallout.
I
know
love
this
it.
is just random. It should have been Obliterate.
Oh.
That's on flavor.
I'll play Hardened Scales.
Ooh, nice.
Land destruction in a precon though. That's just.
Is it in the Precon or is it in the Collector Booster?
Both,
Ravager's
because the collector booster is all the precon cards.
Oh, right, so there's no additional cards in it now.
No.
I'm pretty sure the collector boosters, there's the full art cards. With
Oh,
the
yes.
full art are only in the collector boosters. So Ravagers of War is only in collector boosters. It's not in the precon.
That's correct.
But people are wanting to upgrade the precons
Yeah.
in universe, like I've been doing with the Lord of the Rings ones.
Fancy making you buy a Collector Booster to do that. It's harsh.
Like single.
They're going to be extortionate.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of product open. Because is there any chase cards? I saw the bobbleheads. They're numbered, aren't they?
I think it would be
It's Fallout. It's gonna sell like crazy.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
Universes Beyond. Universes Beyond are Magic's most high-selling product
Yep.
in the last like 3 years. The Lord of the Rings
I
set stats just came out. It is the best-selling set of all time. This set is
Well,
good.
thanks to you, Dean.
Yeah.
You did it.
That's how you got the 4 of the One Rings. Like Ming the Merciless over there.
It's just
Sorry,
preparing for the
I'm
Marvel
thinking.
stuff, so he can be the 10 Rings himself.
We are thinking. I am gonna discard. No, I'm not at a point yet where I can discard land. I'll discard this Mindstone and pass the turn.
I should untap. This is 7 drop, so this plan to get this and draw a card has still failed. So I'll just draw like normal. Dean, if I attack you with this big 4/3, will you block with the High Priest and blow up the Virtue of Persistence? I'd like to move to combat.
Can
I'd like to
I-
declare an attack.
Sorry.
Sorry, Baz, you got something?
Hello. You can continue to blocks. You can declare your blocks.
I'll block with the High Priest.
I would like to before damage. I'd like to tap 1 for a darkness.
I'd love to negate that darkness.
You have successfully negated a darkness.
Oh, I love the effort you guys are going through to stop my Vorinclex being exiled.
Not exiled. It's coming onto the battlefield, baby.
That's what I mean. Exiled from me.
Your creature will die as well because it's got Death Touch.
Absolutely. So they both die.
Yeah, and I'll blow up that thing that you wanted.
You sure?
Yeah, why not?
Oh well. We had
It's
we
gone
had our,
forever again.
Briefly. Very briefly. Okay, tap 5. Tapping out. Well, I'm tapping out to make more mana with the Gilded Lotus. And then
come on, spell table.
I'd like to, and then I'd like to move to my end step, and I descended, so I'll get a ball counter finally.
Heck yeah.
Only five turns later. Yeah, and then I'll pass the turn.
On Taparoos. No upkeep trigger. Probably for the best. Draw for turn. Well. Well, well, well. Play a snow-covered swamp. I actually think I forgot to play a land last turn. I was so excited. Right. Move to combat. Dean, I'm going to commit you with my... Oh yeah, that flies, right? That is fine.
It's gone forever. Like once it dies.
Yeah. Like, that's fine. Yeah.
This one's actually gone forever. It's
Okay. Second main phase. I think we're just gonna have to do this the hard way then. Which is fine. Which is fine, I suppose. Tap for 2 to make 4. 3 to make 6, so I have 6 black floating. Spend 5 of it to cast a Custody Lich.
You do.
I also have a Cleric. So if it enters the battlefield, I become the Monarch, and whenever I become the Monarch, target player sacrifices a creature. It's a little bit naughty. Okay, I become the Monarch. So there's a couple of triggers. Starscream flips, as well as Custodial Lich. Target player sacrifices a creature. I think we have to put you back a little bit, Ellie. I would like you to sacrifice a creature.
Yeah, sure, I'll set Tawnos.
I think we'd like you to sacrifice other creatures.
Yes. Very, very much would like that to be the case. Okay, so I have one black floating.
I'm just playing table police at the minute. I'm not doing what I want to do.
I know, and it's getting in the way of me doing what I want to do. But that's okay.
You've done loads of stuff.
I know. But I want to do more. Like, I'm Starscream for the night. I'm trying to get there. So I have devotion of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I use this one floating. Oh no, that's just gonna. Oh no, that makes the math awful. Woe is me. So we'll leave this one floating, and we'll tap this swamp for 2 to tap XENYX, which will create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more black mana. So I have 6 black mana, black manas floating, and then I'll use the 6 for another Universes Beyond card for a Blitzwing, which I've actually never cast before. So it's a 6/5. And at the beginning of your end step, target opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. If no life was lost, convert Blitzwing. Okie dokie.
Yeah, almost built a commander deck out of that one.
So we're going to move to end step. Monarch will trigger. So I'm gonna, and also Blitzwing will trigger, so I'm gonna put Monarch first. I'm gonna draw 2. It's only target player, right? Target opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. Oh, actually, no one lost life. What am I talking about? So Blitzwing doesn't trigger because it's at the beginning, but I'll still draw. And Dean, you're on 37, so you will lose 2. And then that will be turn.
Untap.
Blitzwing flips, doesn't it?
Blitzwing does flip. Thank you so much.
The bin Blitzwing.
It is not a creature on my turn.
Got there. Got another land.
Yay!
I love how Padim hasn't been to combat once. It's great. It's like this isn't really a creature. It's an artifact, and I'll put it next to my other artifacts.
Yeah. Look, I'm not sacking this until I've drawn 1 card. Right?
3. Cast Shattergang Bishop. When it enters the battlefield or another non-token human you control dies, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 white human creature token. So I lose 1 and create a main.
Oh, we got Ormadal. Corruptor.
Nice. If you're curious about the decks, we have deck lists set up. Feel free to have a nosy.
And we will pass the turn there.
Righty-ho. I was going to put a +1 counter on this, but I've missed it, so it's fine.
You can still do it if you want.
I will. I'll put a +1 counter on my Incubation Druid, the mana I have, and I will untap.
It has been adapted.
Ah, it gets 2 because of hardened scales. Ah, we're doing it.
It adapts 3, so it gets 3 counters.
3 counters.
plus hardened scales.
It
Yeah,
does.
so it goes
Sorry,
4
so it gets
counters.
4. Draw. Okay, that's actually really good.
Your Ooze Elf is almost as big as a Witch King.
Just like Vanifer intended.
Yeah.
And I'll go blue-white.
Doesn't matter.
Matters to me, Dean.
This is the only time you can tap a Soul Ring to cast Atraxa.
Oh my god! So every I thought it was just land. So every
everything.
mana source.
All players may spend mana as if it were mana of any color.
So here's a
All mana
question:
is color.
Does Soul Ring tap for 2 separate colors then? No, I'm joking.
Well, it taps for colorless, but you can spend them as if they're
Yeah.
mana of whatever color you choose. So this is the only time your Soul Ring can currently cast Atraxa.
Can contribute to Atraxa. Be an idea. Do my mana sums. So I could do green for that.
Green, the colours don't matter. Nothing has colours.
Okay.
Everything is colourless.
Look, I've made it a lot simpler.
You have. You
You just
absolutely
need
have.
to. You just need to make the number.
I am.
Yes, pretty much.
Leave me alone.
Like a drummer, you just have to count to 4.
Yeah, this is primary school magic. This is
Absolutely.
Right, so I will attempt to cast an Atraxa.
counts. No,
It's a perfectly good target to counter. I would totally understand.
no, I don't.
Plus, Barry's probably got Murder to remove it anyway.
Don't play it.
And then I'll go, Murder's Rider, rather.
Don't play
And
it.
then with the other 3 mana, I will cast Broker's Ascendancy.
Ooh, trigger on the end step. Cool.
Yeah, and then I will move to the phase. I'll move to end step, and I'll put.
With all your triggers on the stack,
Yes, feel free to remove it.
triple blue, and I'll spend it as if it's triple blue for a stern lesson. This is draw 2, discard 1, make a power stone.
Oh, right, it doesn't affect me. Hooray!
No, I'm just going to do some cards. Draw 2. I'll discard this treasure mage, and I'll make a power stone. The power stone mana doesn't matter, but the qualifier on it still cares. So this still can't be used to cast non-artifact spells. So mana qualities still matter.
That is fair. Okay, so I will go. We've moved through the end step. So Atraxa will get a counter from Broker's Ascendancy, and then Hardened Scales will make it 2, and then Proliferate it will be 3.
And then
Incubation.
4 because of hard skills, right?
I don't know. So it gets a +1 from Broker's Ascendancy.
Yep. And
So it
hardened
gets you 2.
scales sees that, and then Atraxa will proliferate, and hardened scales will see that.
Oh yeah, it sees a proliferation trigger as well. You're absolutely right. So it gets 4. Incubation Druid.
Goes to 6.
6. Which King will go to 2. Lovely. We did the thing. And a pass.
Dean.
Kill Luke.
Sorry, no. Luke, could you just Oh, you have put the counters on open. That's fine. I thought you'd missed your Broker's Ascendancy because it puts counters on everything.
Yes, that's how Atraxa has a counter.
Yeah.
So you're not Atraxing everything as well.
Yes.
He just did it out of order. It's okay. The
Okay,
end
it just
result was
means
the
that
same.
Witch King should be on even numbers, not odd numbers of counters.
So it got 1.
Yeah.
Because Hard Scale sees it. Yeah, it should be on.
Yeah.
Yeah, apologies.
You got mad synergy. Bro.
It's pretty good.
Right.
pretty
Anyway,
good.
has anybody got anything with a mana value bigger than 6?
I have 6.
Tide is fine. Padine likes tides, so I get to draw a card. Cool. Padine can die now. Happy. He's done his job.
Done the thing.
Yeah. I'll play this as mine because yes, we're playing drawing to try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I literally am. I pulled. The Dual Masters gave me foil Tron lands, so they're in it.
Oh, nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hey, Collector Invest on YouTube. How you doing? Be sure to drop that a like and a sub if you so are inclined.
I'm going to cast Dreamstone Hedron. It's like Gilded Lotus, but draws cards.
Nice.
Heck yeah, it is.
Pay 3, sack it, and draw 3.
Collector Invest. Has anyone played the Clue edition of the Commander Cube yet? Anyone played the Clue?
Not.
Yeah.
I've not had my hands on it yet. Keen to play it. Hopefully, maybe get a chance to play it in Birmingham or Amsterdam. How about you, Collector Invest? Have you had a chance? You're buying 2 boxes of it. Oh wow, excellent.
3.
Is it not just a game? What am I missing? I thought it was a pre-built game.
No, they're magic cards.
No, it's magic cards.
Oh.
No, 3, 6. Yeah, I'm going to tap this for 3 colourless mana. I'll spend 2 of it on a Courier's Capsule, which you can pay 2 and sack it to draw 2 cards. So I've got 1 left in the old pool. We will add another mana to it. Sack the cat. Or do we get Tawnos up first? Yeah, we'll sack the cat because I can't do both. Sack this, draw 2 cards. You get this. Now play Collector's Vault. Pay 2, tap, draw, discard, make a treasure. Big value. I would like to move to my end step. I descended this turn, so I get my 3rd ball counter, and this flips into a line. Taps for red, and if I use this mana to cast a spell, discover X, where X is the value of the spell cast.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Untap. We'll draw for turn. I think we have to look. If you lose 2 for the draw from the Starscream, please.
You do that?
Rightio, jeez. I think we'll play a swamp, a snow-covered swamp, as land for turn. Ay. Okay. Right, we have to do a wee bit of thinkies before I do my next action. That would be... Oh my goodness, I'm hearing some action. Oh, thank you so much for this subscription, XLR EDH. We appreciate you supporting us. Big love. Thank you, Amy. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm currently in the tank, as I tend to be. Right. I felt like I was really ahead for a while, and now I don't feel like I am at all. But we're still in a good place.
More mana than everyone else.
This is true. I have a bajillion mana.
And my swamp.
I know. And frustratingly, it's a regular swamp, so it doesn't tap for double like my snow-covered swamps. But I guess we can live with that, right? So let's math. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Minus 2. So that's 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
It's concerning when you're counting permanents.
Nexus will be.
Yeah, needing to math. Needing to math. Okay. I think we're going to go to combat. Right. At the beginning of combat, Blitzwing triggers, and I get at random either it gains flying or indestructible. Dean, do you have a D6 to hand?
Yeah.
Shall we say odds, flying, even indestructible rather?
Yeah. It is odds.
Odds, so that's flying.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So Blitzwing flies. That makes the math a wee bit easier. Okay, we're going to go to combat. We're going to send our totally in-universe Transformers. We're going to send Starscream at you, Dean, and Blitzwing will go at you, Ellie.
Blitzwing is how big, please?
3/5 with flying.
Oh. So, Spell Table thinks it's a 30th anniversary song. Okay.
I mean, I would do that. It's a much more valuable card.
1, 2, 3.
And then it's 2 again, Dean.
Yeah, 32.
3. Okay. We have 2 triggers. So Blitzwing's going to transform because it dealt combat damage. And Grim Hireling will trigger twice because I 2 opponents. So I gain 4 treasures. Right. Now we have to think about we have to. Right, now we absolutely do have to math. And I have an extra pip because you flipped. Woohoo! So I have to do the math all over again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Don't think we're going to have boards after this.
I mean, we're gonna see. You're gonna have boards, probably. Okay, so we're gonna tap this swamp for 2 to activate Nykthos, which will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black mana. Well, it doesn't matter because obviously Nykthos, but whatever. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's go 8, 9. That's 9. So that'll be 15 floating mana. If I've counted right. I'm going to spend all of it to put X's 13 into Damnable Pact. Target player draws X cards and loses X life. I will be targeting myself.
Sure. Gonna move to activate Collector's Stash. Collector's Vault. I've got to draw, then discard, and then make a treasure. Okay?
Yeah.
Draw a card. So I draw 13, you'll have, what's that,
6.
26 to dole out. And then we all die to...
One person will die.
Someone dies to Blitzwing.
And
Why do you die to Blitzwing?
if you're not gonna counter it, Amy, it won't be you. Ellie. It's because I was just chatting to Amy in chat. Apologies.
Why do we die to Blitzwing? I thought Starscream's what does damage.
So Starscream enables Blitzwing. So Starscream creates the loss of life, and Blitzwing will double it.
The loss of life is equal to the life that player lost this turn.
Yeah.
So it's the loss of life of the player.
Is it?
So I've lost 2 life this turn. So if you target me, it would be 2.
Is Blitzwing a single target?
Blitzwing
Target.
is target opponent.
It's not. You can't choose you and then target player loses the life that you lost.
Yeah, you'd have to get someone to draw the 13 cards and lose a life.
No, because Starscream will trigger when I.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're
the
drawing,
cards.
yeah, 2.
Right.
2 damage, yeah.
I don't have an answer. I'll discard Darkstar Forge as part of the resolution of this, and I'll make a treasure. Carry on.
I am not mad about Darksteel Forge being in the bin. That
Yeah.
would have been super gross. Okay, I am going to now draw 13 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me just quickly assess the cards in hand. Oh, baby. Okay, so we have 13 Starscream triggers. I think the best way to do it would be to... God, I have to math. I will have 16 of it on 16 on Luke, and then I'll have the rest. In fact, I'll split the rest between Dean and Ellie.
So you're killing me outright.
Definitely, because I'm terrified of your board.
You're on 33. Look.
Yeah, but it's gonna double with.
Yeah, so we'll go to 32.
So I'll have 1 life,
Yeah.
which I don't think that's what Barry wants.
I'm on 32.
Take 5.
So if you want to kill me outright, that's fine.
I think I can still potentially do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have to remember and lose the life.
Oh no, well you lost 2 life at the beginning of the turn as well. Look.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oops. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I'm just dead.
Well, Dean
Cool.
might kill Blitzwing with removal.
You just do it in response. The trigger's already there.
We're not at the upkeep yet. We're still in my second main phase.
Right.
Yeah, so what was that? 8 each for me and Ellie, was it?
Yes.
5 for me, 5 for you, 16 on Luke.
So I'm losing 16 at the moment.
Yes.
We go.
And then, sorry, I'm just catching up on life totals. 5. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Second main phase. I'll play more cards that everybody loves. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Sack all 4 treasures. Cast a Shieldred of the Apocalypse.
Okay.
And then I will move to end step.
Before that triggers, I'm going to tap 3 and mortify Blitzwing.
Good lad, see?
Is Blitzwing an artifact though? It's modified.
Destroy target creature or enchantment.
It is indeed
Is it
a
a creature
creature.
at the moment? Ah, cool.
Okay, yep. Happens.
Also, all artifact removal works because everything's an artifact.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that with the spell in my hand. Good to know.
Okay.
Oh, shoulder.
Also, if you've got a Vandal Blast, but you will kill everybody's lands as well.
Yes, you
You
will.
can continue with your
Thank you.
Nonsense.
Proceed to end step now.
Okay.
Cool. And then we'll
Monarch.
draw for Monarch. Dean, lose 2. I will gain 2.
It's 22. 12 damage dealt to me this turn.
Alright, flexing on me. Flexing on me. Totally fair. Absolutely fair. And then I'll move to discard.
Before discard, I'm going to sacrifice Children of Corollas and gain life equal to what I lost this turn, which is 12.
Check you out. Making me do math. 6, 7, 8. Okay, fab. Okay, discard. We'll keep this. We'll keep that. Maybe you. Maybe. Discard that.
Oh yeah, when a human dies, I lose a life and create a 1/1 human.
Haha!
So actually, I wouldn't. I would lose another life, so it'd be 13, but I would still be 34.
Okay, thank you. That saves me having to figure that one out. Okay, so I want to keep 7 cards. I'm going to keep this one, this one, this one. Probably.
Army of 1/1s.
I mean, you know yourself. I get to keep 2 more cards. Where's my Reliquary Tower? We'll keep this, and we'll keep... this. Okay, going into the bin is nothing in particular. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow-covered swamps. A nether traitor creature 1/1 hasty, unblockable. Agadeem's Awakening, a staunch Throne Guard, a Languish, and a Thorn of the Black Rose. Turn.
What's up?
Lose 2.
Oh yeah. Tap 2. Tap 4 to cast my commander.
Whoa.
Skyclave.
It's such a power pose as well.
3/3 lifelink. Whenever he or another cleric dies, I can bring back another creature with lesser converted mana. Another cleric from the battlefield, from the graveyard to the battlefield. And I'll tap 2 And I'm going to cast Costly Plunder. I'm going to sacrifice the Priests of the Ancient Lore. So that'll trigger that, and I draw 2 cards from this. So something 3 or less. Well, less than 3. Let's bring back the High Priest of Penance.
We're all surprised. We're all really, really surprised.
And then I'll draw 2 cards and lose
4 life.
You can't keep a good priest down, apparently.
Apparently. Yeah. I bet that card is beautiful in foil.
looks away again.
Luke
It's
has
not
had
having
enough.
fun tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm having issues with it at my end as well. It's a pain in the butt.
And yeah, that's just turn.
Cool. I'm gonna untap. Hope I get to untap before Barry wrecks my board.
I mean, I was naughty. I did try to kill you, so.
Draw.
Take 2.
I will.
Wasn't me though.
I mean, you
Just
reminded me.
reminded you.
That's just as bad. That's just as bad.
What worse?
Hmm.
I'll Shockblade Godless Shrine in.
Ooh, 2 more.
I am going to.
Yeah, but as much mana as I have now. Jeez, oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. No, why's life so difficult? I'll tap 1 black and I will cast Kaya's Ghost Form, targeting Atraxa.
Nice. I feel like that's our mutual friend's favourite pet card in his Muldrotha deck.
It's, well, it combos with Muldrotha, doesn't it? So it gets stupid because he can just keep bringing back, it back with lowest petal and just go infinite.
Love Kaya's Ghost Form. I had a wonderful time with it in War of the Spark pre-release, where I drafted Esper like hard control.
Nice.
Oh god.
I knew there was a
well,
reason we were friends,
sealed.
Ellie.
It was sealed. My pre-release sealed was a foil Dovin, and in my packs was like Narset and Ashiok. It was just all the cards that
Oh
say
my
nope, 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 nope.
God. That is a blessed pack.
Horrible.
Hey, Dawson.
And the stupid nickel bolus thing that drains people for 2 or whatever it is.
Oh, the God Pharaoh statue.
That's the one.
Oh, so good.
No, I like that card. That's a good card.
Yeah, not when it was in that deck though, full of everything.
That's acceptable. Oh, I need to kill Sheldrick. She's going to kill me.
And everyone else.
I have the lowest
But yes. For sure.
But yeah.
Like, you're not wrong,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I should have another human as well.
All the humans, Dean.
Turn 10, mate. Missing triggers. That's it. No takes back.
Deck.
I'll go 3 and I will attempt to cast Sultai Charm, targeting Sheldred.
That was a lot of big chat about, I need to get rid of it, need to get rid of it. Perfect removal spell.
Had it in hand.
Yeah, I've had it for a while, but that's why I need to get rid of it.
Are you choosing to destroy a
Which-
monochrome creature or an artifact?
either mode, really.
No, we would like you to be specific.
Do the flex.
Yeah,
It
I've
hasn't
got-
got a colour actually.
Yeah, I'll just say
It's a
artifact.
colourless creature.
That
Remove
is
it.
the correct choice. Shieldred will die.
Then I will go for Tezzeret's Gambit.
Paid the life.
Draw 2 cards and proliferate. 1, 2, and proliferate. So everything will get a 3 cannons. No, 1 will get 6, 2, 8, And then I think we go to combat. Who has flying blockers?
Nobody.
Gina just blocks. He doesn't care. All of his stuff dies. It's hilarious. Barros and Atraxa at you.
She has vigilance.
She does. She's swinging in for 10. I'll send the 8.
I mean, if you send something on the ground, I can block with this, and I could pop something of your choice. It's not got death touch anymore. That was just.
And I'll send the incubation druid at you, Ellie. So it's an 8/10.
That one does not have
You
vigilance.
could have blew up a permanent.
I could have.
And
I know.
This is the trigger.
I
I
cannot.
got scared. Okay.
Exile the top card of your library, please. Look.
It is Aspara's headquarters.
Excellent.
I'll start picking off your permanents now. Look.
I'll declare no blocks.
Okay. I will gain 10 life. Go 23. And I will draw because I've read for the hunt. Whenever a creature can draw +1 counter on it, combat damage to you may draw a card. So that only triggers for 1 though, doesn't it? It's not each creature.
What's that? Bread for the Hunt. Bread for the Hunt is
Yeah.
each creature.
Oh, so I draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Barry, have you lost your life?
I have. I was prioritizing updating the stream ahead of spell
Oh,
time.
yes.
I apologize.
And I've had fun,
Forget-
so
I
I'm
forget.
ready for death.
You're the monarch.
You are indeed the monarch.
Oh, I'll draw on my end as monarch.
Even more fun. More fun for fun.
I will discard Opulent Palace. And pass to you, Ellie.
Do you want to do your proliferate triggers with Atraxa?
I probably should do that, shouldn't I? Just too much dice. So
You can't bring the deck and then complain about it.
I know. The Broke Sensi puts 1 on, harder scales double 2, and then proliferation. So
I've got a card that makes experience counters. You can start proliferating that if ever.
I will. I'll help you out, Dean.
Give stuff war decks for the amount of experience counters you've got.
Lovely. And 3 for that one. There we go. I've done it wrong against hard scales, haven't I? It should be 4. God
Leaving 2 mana open for counter spell as well as
damn. Well, it taps for any colour, which is handy, right?
Am I good to untap?
You certainly are.
Thank you. Let's do this the way out. Does my head over?
I had removal for it, Valor. It was either -4/-4 the entire board, which unfortunately doesn't work, or kill Luke. I tried the latter and didn't succeed. I just hope Dean dies first for stopping it happening.
Dean's gaining life.
Yeah, but as soon as Atraxa's 20 plus, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the divide by 10 creature makes me sad on so many levels, Cryptic.
I think I tap 6 mana. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, like 10th of your creatures or something, isn't it?
It upsets me more than Space Jace. And I've never played against Space Jace and it still makes me sad.
I'm going to chuck in Stevens. It's
15. 15.
Tap 6 using Tekutlan's mana for Discover. I feel like I've got to cast this.
Give it Ellie when we're ready.
Fando Blast.
Did
Oh,
you do
turn a
it?
bridge.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Go cast my planar bridge. This is on the stack. It has Discover 6 because of Takulan. So gonna.
She did it.
No response from me.
We're gonna hit a Semblance Anvil. Too late for my planar bridge. And we will cast this Semblance Anvil. It will exile if it resolves.
Oh yes.
Brilliant. Imprint. It will imprint this Hedron archive. So artifacts cost 2 less.
It'll be GG. Is this done?
No, I don't think so. It would be done if Tawnos was in play. It
I
isn't.
just got a headache now. It's like, no, I need to kill Ellie as well.
It's all good. This deck is powerful, but it is very slow.
It's like, why?
Should probably play the planar bridge, actually, the amount of mana it can make.
To be fair, I mean, I think any of the decks have been fast. We're like on turn 13 or something.
Just 10.
I did say we're on turn 10. I did say with this, like
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the sort of 10 mark is where it was going to aim to.
Like, it's not a deck I've played against before.
Right.
Artifact things happening. I don't understand it, but it must be bad.
I mean, that
So,
is it. Artifacts that's usually the correct response.
Yeah, sorry, for the sake of the chat, Planar Bridge is the world's best tutor. It's pay 8 tutor to Battlefield.
It's very good. None of this pre-2020 activated sorcery speed shenanigans either.
Yes, this is true. So maths is hard.
Dawson says 126 days to Amsterdam. About to get sloppity. Yeah, not long to Amsterdam now. Biomech says this deck does a very mean infinite thing. It does. It's okay though.
Pass the turn.
Oh, I don't like it.
I can't currently do what I want to do, so I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap.
To make a deal with Dean and attack, kill his priest to remove
It has hexproof.
one of my things.
Padim has been on the battlefield for far too long.
And
You can kill
Padim
Padim
has
though.
hexproof as well.
Padim hexproof. Wow.
No.
Because it's an artifact.
It is an
Oh,
artifact.
because of the lat. I love it.
You need to get a card that says sacrifice. Target opponent sacrifices a creature.
Where's Negan at? Or a board wipe, really, isn't it? That's kind of it.
Well, there's the custodial lich is how you get rid of the hexproof on my board. Although, the question is it the biggest threat?
Should have played Negan. This would have sorted all this nonsense out.
A board wipe would be bad for me as well. I mean, Atraxa will come back, but it just sets me back.
The thing is, you're not even like I think you're like half wrong, Ellie. Like it's not the biggest problem card, but it protects all the other ones.
Oh, I know. I know what I'm doing.
But
I've played this for
also
6 years.
none of us are in red, so it might be fine. And I don't know if Luke runs artifact removal more than the one that he's cast, so I think we're just
This came down because there was a priest of penance, and I was like, no,
yeah.
no, don't touch.
No, you're absolutely correct. Like you played it correctly. That's why we're sad. Okay. Right. Speaking of math, let us do some math. So I'm going to play this Throne of the High City as land for turn.
The Throne of the High City.
Of the High City. And we're going to tap 2 snow-covered swamps for a Rankle.
Oh.
The Wankle of Prankle himself.
That's a good one.
That will help.
Well, if you're making each player sacrifice a creature, it will.
Indeed. Indeed. Right. What do we want to do? Do we want to do something else before combat? I think we do. We're gonna. Oh, actually. No, we're gonna do something before combat. We're gonna tap a Snow Cover Swamp for 2 because of extra planar lens. Cast a Gifted Aetherborn.
That's a cool card.
I like it. I am indeed a fan. And then we're gonna go. Damn.
Touch.
Afraid so. That's how we're gonna do it. Tap a swamp to activate Nykthos. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 black manas. I'm going to use.
So am I right? Sorry, am I right in saying that mass artifact removal would destroy lands as well?
It would destroy literally everything.
Yeah.
It would destroy literally everything. Yeah, everything. Even us, it would destroy us
I'd fire off. But
in a heartbeat.
good job it's not in my hand.
I don't have red, but I think Cyclonic Rift's in the deck, so that could be. Would that put lands back as well?
It wouldn't because it says non-lands.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But lands
that
are
would-
artifacts too, right?
Yep, but they're still lands.
They're still not.
They don't lose their types. They only lose their color.
Hmm.
So 2 black and 3 black. We'll cast a Yaragoth Bloodsire.
Oh, it's the tutor demon.
The really inefficient tutor demon rogue.
Wow, Barry, who runs tutors?
I know.
CEDH.
I mean, yes. Tonight is absolutely CDH.
Yeah, but the C sounds so casual.
I mean, Dean did.
Painfully
Dean
casual.
fired off a demonic tutor to get himself a land. You don't get much more CEDH than that.
Soul ring, not land.
And then for the remaining 5, we're going to cast a Gary.
Oh, are we dead? Not sure.
No, not yet.
Well, the ETB comes in, and how much? What should devotion?
Ellie has all the mana open, as do you. So, Luke, would you like to pass priority first on your counterspell?
Yeah, no response from me.
But if it helps with the decision, my current devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So we'd lose.
You would lose a chunk.
So we lose 11, and you gain
33.
40. Yeah. That's frustrating.
I mean, what's frustrating is I have 10 Atraxa on me, so it probably doesn't matter.
Oh, right. I'll pass priority. Can't stop it.
Okay.
No, I can't stop it either.
ETB. Stifle.
Still no.
Okay.
I don't want to stop it.
Everybody loses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Get to 4.
It's 12. Good job, shoulders.
I mean, yes, that
That
would.
would be additional and the card draw.
1, 2,
Oh,
33. Gain 33. Go at 48.
You want to send something on the ground to this? You can choose something.
What would we choose though? Well,
You'd bounce the Atraxa, but they would lose the counters.
this is
It wouldn't
true.
be as big.
That is true, Dean. That is true.
Or you can just remove the ghost form.
No, I think it would be the.
That's not as good.
it would be the other one. Right. So these folks have summon and sickness, so let's move them out of the way. Okay. No floating mana. Move to the combat.
What do you do deals with Barry? He just gained. He's had 48 life, Dean. The man's hardly suffering.
This is true. This is true. No, I'm not in a position to do deals with. Like, you're like 1,000,000% correct. Okay, combat. We will send Rankle and how big the little priest you have, Dean?
1/1.
1/1. I will send a Grim Hireling at you as well. Oh no, crap! I need to get. Oh no, I need to lose my flying blocker to. Okay, Rankle might have to stay. Dean, are you definitely? Dean, are you definitely? Are you definitely removing Atraxa?
I'll target Atraxa, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Dean, come on!
Dean, don't make deals with Barry.
We can kill Barry. He's on 48 life.
You'll get me eventually, I'm sure. Okay, cool. If that's the case, Dean, then I definitely will send the Grim Hireling at you on the ground. And then
Fuck it with your death touch of Dean. So he doesn't get the-
Rankle will go at Ellie. Oh no. What does Ellie have a dragon in her deck that she can bring out? We will send. Screw it. We'll send Rankle at Ellie and Starscream at Luke. Before the end of before end of attackers, I'm going to activate Key to the City, discarding Feast of Succession to make Starscream unblockable.
I was like, wait a minute. You do know, remember about the Witch King as well.
Oh, Witch King, yeah. God damn it. It's on combat damage, isn't it? It's not actually the creature. In that case, Christ.
It would get, for the record, it would get rid of Padim if you went through with it, because it's each opponent sacrifice creature.
King.
So it just depends whether or not that helps you or not.
Not each opponent, so it would be 2 creatures would be sacrificed.
It depends.
Rankle,
You could do a different Rankle mode then if you didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do the exact same attacks, exact same. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Valor. Appreciate you.
Right, how dead am I? What's Starscream hitting?
Stars 2.
Before moving to blocks.
Ellie's like, I like Padim. don't remove my Padim.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to activate the bridge.
Bridge.
We're tutoring.
Any responses before I start looking in my library?
No, I'm just sad because I think now I'm dead to an Atraxa.
We're going to do the thing I want to do, and we're going to do it once, at the very least.
What's the power and toughness?
I go find everybody's
It's
favourite.
a 3/2D.
fact. I'm going to go get Memnarch. And then I'm going to
No.
gain control of target Atraxa.
Oh, what?
Oh dear.
How have you done that at like flash speed though, right?
Playing a
You can
bridge.
Tap it. That's amazing.
Planar Bridge is a tap ability, and Memnarch says pay 4, gain control of target artifact. And thanks to the lattice, all things are artifacts. I would like to have an Atraxa with a ghost form attached to it that you control. Please, before we get to declaring blocks.
Love it.
I'm not sure how I feel about instant speed stealery. Yeah.
You love it. You just hate that it's happening to you.
How big is Atraxa?
Atraxa's 14-14?
Yeah, 14-14.
Brilliant. If that's okay, can we move to declare blocks?
Oh, really sad.
Well, you need to get rid of Vadim and Memnot now, so you should do the sacrifice thing with Rankle.
I am not in.
Rankle's
Rankle's
not
about to be blocked by an Atraxa.
Rankle's getting blocked.
No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get killed by my Atraxa.
What? No, you're not. You're not going to get killed. I promise you, you will not die to your Atraxa. Not by my hand, anyway. If someone else steals it, then yeah. But I have no intention of killing anyone with this Atraxa, other than maybe Barry if I can.
Okay. That is correct. I have been ahead for a very long time.
Yeah, so the blocks.
Blocker.
Before blocks go through, I'm going to tap Dean's Swamp for 1, and I'm going to cast Village Rites, Sacrifice, and Rankle.
I still die. Oh, you're not the monarch. I don't die yet.
I'm not currently the monarch. And if I had 1 more mana, I would have been. So I'm going to draw 2. It's Village Rites to draw 2. I think.
Yeah, it's it is. Yeah, sacrifice a creature, draw 2.
That's funny. I still might die to an Atraxa. Okay, cool. So the only 2 creatures, well, Atraxa's obviously has been declared as a blocker, but Starscream and Grim Hireling are still coming through. So Starscream is still unblockable, and the Grim Hireling is on the ground, Dean, if you want to.
Yeah, double block.
Okie dokie. Grim Hireling also dies.
Trigger, I lose a life and create a human because this dies.
Yeah. Frustratingly though, and it's not your fault. You
trigger.
Can't keep your deal because Atraxa can't be targeted now because it's an
Trigger. I get to bring a creature back. I'll bring back this Children of Corliss.
Yep.
And I will.
I think you should target Starscream because Baz is there.
I don't know what to target.
So Barry did combat damage to me, so
I need to.
Sorry. Creature.
So
as well.
yeah, so I think
I don't know
this will be in response to the transform trigger.
Mm.
And then I need to figure out life totals. So, Luke, you lost 2 to Starscream.
Yeah.
And Dean, you didn't lose anything. That means I also have the Grim Hireling still sees the combat, so I have 2 treasures.
I lost my pride to Ellie. Stole my Atraxa.
You had another
Didn't
drop. Oh no, you
Didn't drop a building on her.
Okay, now the triggers with a
Memnock's just pals.
Witch King.
Yeah, so I took damage, so each opponent sacrifices a creature.
I will sacrifice this Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
I will
We're
sacrifice
getting that reanimated.
Jaren, which will trigger. I can bring something 3 CMC back from a graveyard.
Nice.
Bring back this Priest of the Forgotten Gods.
Sacrifice Memnock and note that it says in reminder text, the effect does not end at the end of the turn. This Memnock just gives me.
Oh yeah, it keeps it
Forever.
forever. Yeah.
I know, not for your benefit, but definitely for the sake of gloating slightly before I die.
I mean, having a 14/14 life linker probably relevant at 4.
It would have been better if you hadn't sacked your blocker.
I know, and that's why I did it. Is that it? You got all your stuff, Dean? Everything cool?
Yeah. I just need to know when before you discard.
Ooh. You little minx.
No, you don't sacrifice if you didn't deal combat damage to.
Oh, wait,
Oh, only
crap.
That's what I said earlier on.
Who was the monarch? Was it me all that time?
no, it
Well,
was
look, was
gained
Ah,
the
okay. So I gain the monarch. Target player sacrifices a creature. I think it's probably correct to be you, Ellie, but maybe it should be Luke, or maybe it should be Dean, because Dean's just going to sacrifice a 1/1 human. We don't want that.
Yeah, but it's not. Everybody didn't need to sacrifice, so that goes back like that.
So it reads, whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to you, Barry, hit me with Starscream for 2.
Yeah, the
Each
Witch
opponent
King.
sacrifice a creature.
Yeah, so you still had to.
keep reading.
damage
Keep
to this turn. The
This
sentence
is each opponent, not that opponent.
Yeah, then keep reading. That dealt combat damage to you this turn,
Oh, right. Why did I write it like that?
and the rings tempted you as well.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, so Barry sacrificed the creature then.
Yes.
Well, actually, that is maybe. You've got massive creatures, so we say if you had a low enough creature, you could get attack without
Yeah.
being all blocked.
With that correction, Ellie, you will be sacrificing Memnarch.
Will I now? Well, maybe
Well,
I'll
you don't need to, but whatever creature you choose to sacrifice, which was previously Memnarch. Apologies, we caught up, folks. We
suppose
caught
I'll
up.
sacrifice it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a card I've really used.
Oopsie doopsie. Okay, second main
Control
phase.
effects end and then it goes back to Luke if Mem not sacrificed. Oh,
No,
getting way
Memnarch
too
just says
complicated.
Memnarch is an indefinite control.
Yeah.
So I always have this until this dies, and then it's your commander, so you choose where it goes. Or if I die, this goes back to your control.
Okay. Oh, response to another question. Okay. It's funny because it's not in Barry's best interest to kill you.
Creature would go to your command zone.
But also, Ellie can
And then
kill
reanimate
me.
from my graveyard.
No, because Ellie can kill me with your commander because it's still the same commander. So the commander damage
Harry,
will kill
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I will also not kill you with Atraxa.
That is interesting.
This deck has not and will never win by killing someone with commander damage. I've got a 1/3. Just because I've stole someone else's does not bother.
Fair, fair. Okay, I'm gonna
It's like one way
play.
of winning it. It's not Atraxa.
I don't think I played land for turn, did I? Or was thrown
I
this
don't
turn?
think you did. You keep tapping Deans.
That's the question. Would Atraxa go back to the command zone? Ellie's
I
doesn't
could choose to put it in the graveyard.
Well,
and then it would be
No,
reanimated.
no, because if Ellie's dead,
Yeah, it would be a clean up. It wouldn't.
No, if I die,
It would go to me
effect,
on my
the
board.
effect that says I gain control of this ends, and this just goes back to your board.
Yeah. It's just
If
a standard.
if I'd stole it from your command zone, it would get exiled.
Mm.
But because the control effect ends, you get it back.
See, we're learning so much tonight. I love that. Right, sorry. So I'm, as the kids say, maybe in a little bit more trouble than I realised.
I'm 48 life.
Yeah, but you could also kill Ellie, get Atraxa back. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right. Sorry, big thinkies as always. Curious. If you're already the monarch, can you become the monarch again?
Super Monarch. No, so you don't get your ETB sacrifice trigger.
I think you do actually.
I think it is a.
unless it does not say, it usually says on cards if you're not the monarch, you become monarch.
This one does
I
not say
won't
that.
say it. I won't say it, but that's what it says when I explain. If you're not the monarch, you become the monarch.
Okay, okay. That is fair, actually. You're absolutely. In fact, it probably says it on. No, it doesn't say that on there either. Anyway, doesn't matter. We won't do that then. Cryptic's writing in all caps, so it must be true. Right. I guess in that case, it doesn't make a difference because that won't be able to do that now if I don't do it anyway. Sorry, I really am in the tank.
And you can only become the monarch if you're not the monarch. Okay, I thought it was like the initiative, because you can definitely take the initiative.
Yeah, and keep getting it. Yeah. So I'm gonna sack my 2 treasures and 2. Oh.
Surprised you've not boasted,
That creature didn't attack.
Creature.
I will cast a Court of Lochthwain. I become the monarch again, but I don't. It's an upkeep trigger. As a beginning with my upkeep, exile the top card of target opponent's library. You may play that card as long as it remains exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast it. If you are the monarch, until end of turn, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. 3 cards in hand. Pass the turn.
Yeah, don't for that.
Oh, you did ask for a pause, didn't you?
I'm gonna sacrifice Children of Corollas, losing
Alive.
losing a life, creating another human, gaining 13 life. What I lost this turn.
Oh yeah, Gary.
No, that was just normal life loss. This turn.
Baz, have you drawn for monarch?
I have not yet.
Well, that was before. That was when it was made.
You're
dealing another 2.
Yeah.
If you're dealing another 2, I'm just going to gain it anyway. So.
Oh, 2. I mean, yeah. If you're just gonna gain it, Dean, there's no point in giving you. Look, you lose 2.
Why are you not killing it?
Because I don't want to change Ellie's mind, and she wants to attack me with Atraxa. The turn is correct, and it will now be 11 going to Dean's turn.
I'm going to 8. Yeah, I'm just curious. I think Ellie's pretty close to her infinite loop. So how are you going to stop that on your turn? On Ellie's turn?
I will try my best.
Got another way to draw another card, buddy.
Immediately, no.
No, because it could probably take out Ellie on book if you did.
I mean, if I had that information before I cast my enchantment, then oh well.
Draw. Timely Swamp.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to tap 2, 3 for a Cabal Archon, and I can pay a black and sacrifice a cleric. Target player loses 2 life. I gain 2 life.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to tap.
Well, I mean, if you've got 2 clerics, you're golden.
I'm going to cast Archfiend's Vessel.
Oh, nice. That's good sacrifice fodder. Thank you for the follow, Gundog. Hope you're doing well.
I'm going to tap 1 to sacrifice this. Ellie lose 2 life. I'll get 2 life.
I want it.
Trigger, create another human. Lose a life. Keeping you on your toes, buddy.
I mean, I had closed my eyes for a second there.
Yeah. I'm going to tap black. I'm going to sacrifice Jaren. He doesn't trigger on himself, but I'll get a Orah trigger. I'll bring back Archfiend Vessel. I'll choose to exile and create a 5/5 Flying Demon instead.
Voila.
Need to find a non.
It would have been 1 mana cheaper to sack it with the cleric you just cast, and you could kill Ellie.
I did.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did. I sacrificed it with the cleric.
Okay, I was just gonna. I was sorry.
Deal
when
2
you-
damage to Ellie and gain 2 life.
I saw you tap two swamps.
And then
Oh, okay.
when that dies, this triggers bringing it back, and then I choose to exile.
Okay, so your second one
Right.
was aimed at me. You
Right.
didn't declare a target for your journey.
Yeah.
So your how are you getting the demon? Because it's got a cost to pay, right?
It's if this enters the battlefield
Uh-huh.
from your graveyard, or you
Yeah.
cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black green teacher.
Oh, right. So it's not Ormondal you're bringing back.
No, it was Archfiend.
Right. Sorry, I thought it was the other side of Jaren. That's what confused me.
Luke, have your Atraxa back. I am dead.
Okay. Well played, Ellie.
Not well played enough. I died.
You showed mercy.
You were
to
going
us.
to do a beautiful, infinite loop with.
Oh, you were going to do it.
Oh yeah. I have a funny feeling you were going to die to a card and none of you have ever died to before. That entered my graveyard a very long time ago. This Decimated Web, which is target player loses 2, mills 6, infect 1, infinite times.
Oh, I could have proliferated it as well.
I wouldn't have needed it.
But as I don't think you
Well
updated
done.
Ellie's life total.
You're absolutely right to kill me.
Cheers.
Oh, and Dean's got scary as well. That's on 7 billion life.
Yeah, but I'm dead. Because there isn't a planet where you don't attack me with Atraxa.
That's what I
That's
get
fair.
to. Oh. Well, Dean, Dean, I think he's decided. Draw for turn. Okay.
Well, his 5/5 flyer, aka the Atraxa blocker, has summoning sickness.
Play. Oh no, my mana's all different colours. Damn.
Now you need to pay attention to your mana.
Do you not notice why I tapped very carefully at the beginning to make sure I had lots of black mana?
Nice.
Well done, Dean. Very proud.
I will go 4. Oh, I'll untap my incubation druid. Well, I will go 4 and I will cast. Shall I? Voice of the Plenty. Is that okay? Any responses?
No. Just spell table struggling to see it.
And then I will
Shall
go
I?
another 4. And I will cast the Herald of Secret Streams.
Nice.
Then shall to combat. Dean has a lot of life. What's this?
Come on, Luke. Do it for me, my man.
11,
Atraxa up, Baz.
14.
I know. Told you I was going to die to Atraxa.
Oh, I might have that.
12.
Fair.
Yeah, so I will send Atraxa, you Baz. Send it. No, you need to find damage. Your life's too tall. Send the incubation druid at you, Dean. Bang, mine.
I didn't hear the last bit there.
I'll send the incubation druid and the witch king at you, and I'm sending Atraxa at Baz.
Can you put them down a wee bit? I can't see them.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
So how much am I taking?
So you're taking 11. You're taking 15 from the witch king and 12 from the incubation druid.
15. 27 in total.
Yeah, but I'm worried you're going to reanimate that stupid thing and get your life
I'll
back.
take 27.
And Baj, you're taking...
Lethal commander damage.
Yeah.
Just let me know before you go to your end.
And I will gain a lot. 8. 14 life.
You become the monarch as well.
You do.
And I'll draw 3 cards because 3 creatures we can is attacked. 1, 2, 3. And I'll move to my end for my proliferation trigger. So do you want to do anything at that point, Dean?
Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice this to bring back a creature. I'm going to bring back this.
Getting all your life again.
Yeah, and I'm going to sacrifice it and gain 27.
I think you're meant to have 2 more, Luke. Were you on 8 or 10 when you started your turn? I can't remember.
Well, 8.
I think I was on 8.
Okay,
Then
cool.
I've taken the flash.
No, you have. You're exactly right.
Okay, so then we'll proliferate.
All right.
6.
27 plus 8. 31. 30.
Shall I? We'll get a counter as well.
Lost counter halfway through.
1,
31.
2,
Can't remember.
Yeah.
4.
Not going to make much difference. Unless I can remove all that stuff.
You need exactly a board wipe.
Luke,
Oh,
you
there's
have card draws to do because you have Herald and Breadfruit in the hand, each one. So you draw 2
Yes.
cards. Per creature.
Say again, sorry?
When you do cards in combat, you
Yeah.
should have drawn for Herald and for Breadfruit in the Hunt.
Oh.
They're the same card, basically, so you draw 2 per creature that hits.
Okay.
Yeah, Kristen's saying Herald makes them unblockable.
And
Yes.
Herald unblockable.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, but you should have drawn for Breadfruit in the Hunt.
So I drew 3 cards for that, and then I'll draw for the Monarch and just do my proliferation.
I've got a stack of board wipes in this deck. Not found any yet, so you never know.
Well, dude, if you rip one from the top, I'll accept it with grace.
That's not the Luke I know.
And yes, I need discard. 6, 7. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, I will pass Dean. See what you got.
Turn 12.
Oh,
Well, I lied. You need to discard. I will discard this branch loft pathway. There you go.
Whoa, that was loud.
whoa.
For turn 12, you've done a
Darn.
clock chime.
Sorry. That was me.
I like it.
Cloister bell for the stream. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think you got it. One, two, three, floating one. Colorless. Rumor Gatherer.
it'll probably matter, but the Herald should have a +1/+1 on it because of Broker's Ascendancy.
You're absolutely right. Well, and it should have been proliferated, so it should have 4 counters on it. No, thank you.
You're right, Chrono, not a cleric. Or a cleric.
I'm going to go to combat. Look, I'm going to send this 3/3 at you. And this 5/5 in there.
No blocks, team.
Take damage.
So that's 8 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless he's got some amazing thing. Which if you do, fair play.
Witch King trigger.
Oh yeah, to damage.
I gain 3 actually from this.
Nice.
Back up to 40. I'll choose to sacrifice my commander, which will trigger a creature from the graveyard. Something 3 or less.
For your life.
I'm not gonna lie, Dean.
Yeah.
Atraxa is enough to one-shot you now.
I know. Priest of the Ancient Lore. When that enters the battlefield, I draw a card and gain a life. Life isn't what I'm caring about. I'm like trying to dig for it.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I take it back. Yeah. Board wipe.
Yeah, there wasn't a board wipe there, but a creature entered the battlefield under my control, so I get to scry 1. Put that on the bottom, and then if it's the second time, I get to draw a card. Have I got a cheap creature? No. Yeah, I'm dead.
Unlucky, mate.
1,
You
2,
dug.
3, 4. Minthara Merciless Soul. War decks, where X is the number of experience counters you have.
How many do you have?
None at the moment. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield, this turn you get an experience counter. Creatures you control get +1/+0 for each experience counter you have. So I go to my end step and I get an experience counter.
Do.
1 XP.
I'll proliferate it on my.
I won't be allowed, I don't think.
I mean, Luke
Yeah,
doesn't need to go to combat, but yes, that will be.
Yeah. You could blow his own creatures up or something.
I don't need to go to combat. How do I win without going to combat?
Well, that's the only way you get your proliferation trigger.
Oh, right. Yeah. Fair. So I'll tap 2 and a white for Abzan Falconer. So each creature you control with +1 counter has flying, and I'll swing the team in.
Wow, they were already
Bit
unblockable.
excessive.
But very well played.
Well, you never know,
GG's.
right? You might have flashed.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well, Shalai has gives everything hexproof.
Oh, yeah, I did forget that.
Oh, who does that? Who gives their board hexproof?
I know. Scumbags. Very well played. GG, everybody.
Oh, pathetic.
Chat, big
Ah,
GG's.
We did it.
Thanks for the correction. It doesn't matter.
Was 8 too high? Okay, Dean.
I just whatever Dean put his life total in spell table is what I followed.
I did ask. I was like, is that right?
Is that right? Don't make me do math.
I'm not doing math in addition to everything else that I do. I refuse, especially when I'm dead. And I have all this free time to count.
Supposed to be.
I'm going to say the Witch King delivered the final blow, Dean, because I know you love Lord of the Rings.
Very well played, folks. Ellie, thank you so much for coming on and playing absolute degeneracy and then being killed because of it.
Yeah.
Was it 8 too high?
As tradition dictates. It's
Because I did gain.
back here.
That's all good, dude. I'm not going to argue with you.
But yes,
Arguing cryptic though, that's
don't argue with Cryptic. Even when he's wrong, he's right. It's pointless. But you guys keep us right, and we do appreciate that.
We did.
As much as we're having a wee joke. But yes, I was...
It is Luke's first one.
It is first win for Luke of 2024.
The duct was broken.
And if Atraxa got any bigger, his life total would have been 2024.
Yeah.
I want to be an exiled at the end.
When you get the proliferation stuff going, it gets a bit silly.
Yes.
And thankfully, we're in colours that people didn't have mass enchantment or even artifact removal, which surprised me, eh?
Yeah.
Plenty of removal.
Well,
swing into it and pick things.
I was adamant, right? I was adamant that's why I held off for so long casting Atraxa, because I knew. That's why I baited with Vorinclex, because I knew Atraxa would get counted instantly. I'm sure Ellie was likely holding up the mana to stop. And I knew Barry also had removal.
I'll be honest, Atraxa wasn't that scary. I probably wouldn't have counted Atraxa.
Oh wow, that's really good to know.
Vorinclex is a 6/6.
Yeah, that's
Like, I don't have any counters in that deck other than the boar counters. So Vorinclex isn't like dangerous on that level. It's just dangerous on this is a 6/6, and this deck does not do blocking very well.
Very fair.
It's fair.
But yes, I was glad you managed to assemble the planar bridge. That was nice.
It was a turn 1 draw.
Oh really? It was fated. Love it.
So I was just waiting on it. And like I said, not to be the one more turn girl, but yes, it was absolutely right to drain me out, Dean. It's completely the right thing to do.
I wasn't scared of Atraxa at that point as well, because I was hoping to get some spot removal or something.
Yeah.
I got blocking with Atraxa, but never mind.
Deck's full of it, so.
Yeah, and no board wipes. Like very limited removal the whole game.
I had one and I was like, if my board gets wrecked, I'm wrecking everyone's board. And then that's why I kept asking, it's like, will this hit? Because everything's artifacts. And I was just really, but it's artifacts as well. So
because I want board wipes. Because I want to wipe all my creatures and
yeah.
bring more back. That's why I was like dropping Priest of Forgotten Gods and everything in the bin. It's like get all the.
I thought it was cool. I liked it.
Trying to leave lots of different mana values in the bin.
I'm very finicky about board wipes. I tend to only run them if I can break parity. So in that deck, there's a Nev's Disc, but obviously you saw Lattice and Forge. So that's the kind of the board wipe that deck runs. So if I'm going to wipe, I'm going to wipe everything apart from my stuff.
No, like and to the similar sort of vein, I'm playing board wipes that reduce power and toughness, and they were completely pointless. They would have just wrecked me. It was as soon as like Atraxa came down, it was too big to deal with. I was like, oh well, I'm never killing Atraxa unless I find spot removal.
It was a really cool deck though. I loved seeing Starscream again.
Starscream did its thing. It's actually quite consistent for how bananas the mana curve is. It's a very, very bloated deck, but like I like it because it's slow in a lot of ways. Like it really doesn't do anything early.
I think you had the game if I didn't remove Jodred though. I think you'd have, because it would have killed me and it would have killed Ellie, and then you just need another mass draw.
Oh, well, you would have been dead if I didn't save
Shelley was after Dean countered the thing that was going to kill you.
Yeah, if I didn't get rid of Atraxa at that point.
But yeah, I don't know. I think
the Atraxa moved over. That stopped that. But
yeah, I think Ellie might have still had it if she's saying she had planar bridge at the start. So I was like, well, there's not much I can do with that. And goddamn Memnarch. My deck does not deal well with getting all the pieces removed.
Memnarch, I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, instant speed. I was like, oh dear.
Yeah. Memnarch's
This
naughty.
is one of my favourite tricks, instant speed Memnarch.
I haven't played. I considered building a mono blue version of it once upon a time. Well, obviously it is mono blue, building air, but then I was like, too many other ideas. No. Dean, they're saying you didn't win because you had 2 non-clerics in your deck.
Yeah. Well, you didn't win anyway, so.
You would have won with that.
Oh yeah, you would have had the crowd with you.
Yeah.
But we
Next
just got
time.
2 new recruits for the anti-Dean coalition apparently.
Yeah, There's going to be like Timna in the deck. Meat Hoot Massacre is going to replace Zulaport Cutthroat, you know.
Nice. And 25 Shadowborn Apostles.
No, because there'd be no demons.
Yeah. No, run exactly 6 and then 1 demon.
Razaketh and just keep paying life and then doubling the life.
Bring the creature back. Just get it back.
Razaketh would be very good if it's Aristocrats is just once a Razaketh. Razakats is just the best.
That was cool. Cool to see it, and I'm glad you got to play decks you enjoy. You didn't have to. It's not a pre-con or a pre-release or anything, so it's quite good. Good to play something a bit different.
play Apostles. I play Surgical Extraction. I mean, I'm not against sideboarding in Commander Cryptic.
Surgical Extraction. I know the artwork, but I don't know what the card does.
I believe it's search opponent's library for a card and remove all. Or it's person reveals their hand and then card surgical extraction.
I'm just going to go 5 color. I'll have Shadowborn Apostles.
Graveyard.
I'll have Persistent Petitioners. I'll have the 7 Dwarfs. I'll have Slime Against Humanity. Just all and the dragon one as well.
The dragon's
There's only one commander that can run that deck, and it's Papa Kenrith.
Yeah, Kenrith would be very good for that actually.
Just spam nonsense and bring it back from the graveyard. Give it haste.
And counters.
+1 counters.
Yeah.
Kenrith's a stupidly good card.
Main decking. I like the commitment, Cryptic. So yes, we're gonna wrap up for the evening since we're just over 9, which is absolutely the sweet spot for us. And we will. What housekeeping do we need to do? I should probably remind myself who is on next week because I'm blanking right now. Next week is not Ellie because Ellie is now.
You're back again.
Is it end of the month next week? So it's Woody from Kitchen Table, which will be great because we've not played with Woody in ages.
Yeah.
Is that for Commander Shenanigans, Baz?
It is indeed for shenanigans. It should be good. Yeah.
41,000 points to give away.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Stop finding all the commands that don't work anymore. Channel points commander.
Shenanigans.
Oh my god. Anyway, if you're not familiar with Channel Points Commander, it's fun. Basically, you Twitch chat. Sorry, YouTube, if anyone's watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Stop shouting at me for not doing my job. It's so stressful. Commander Shenanigans is where Twitch chat, get involved in the game. You essentially become the 5th player in the pod, and you just cause absolute havoc or cause wonderful things to happen. And then you get to catch us out by none of us remembering what the wording on Wheel of Misfortune is.
Make people scry. And then keep on top, then make them milk.
Yeah. You can do heinous things. It's going to be a great time. So we're looking forward to playing with Woody. Folks, if you haven't followed on Twitch and you're still here, please drop us a follow. Follows really help with our reach on Twitch. Does it? I'm not sure actually. I don't think the algorithm actually cares about that. What else? Yes, you can join our Ko-fi memberships. We have just announced our next community day to our supporters. So that will be next month, and the members get first dibs on slots who will be featured on stream. Check us out. We stream stuff. Making content. And then other than that, have we decided if we're going to Birmingham? Did we decide that? We're probably going to Birmingham. We're getting to that, Cryptic. I'm gonna let Ellie finish out the stream rather than
potentially going to Birmingham. Yeah.
So we might be in Birmingham in April. Who knows? But we're certainly going to be in Amsterdam. So if you
100%.
Yes.
You won't know we're there. We're going to wear like
cryptic coats
hoods and sunglasses and
caps
and no, not for Birmingham.
Apparently.
Oh great, Amy wants to pump us in person.
Absolutely.
Leave us alone, Amy.
Well, perhaps you can shatter the Shattergang in person. Who knows? We'll try and give you as many opportunities as possible. Other than that, Ellie, since Cryptic is making sure we absolutely give you your space, please tell us about yourself again one last time and tell the good people where we can find you.
Sure. So, I am a writer, I guess, is how I pompously describe myself. I write about video games weekly. You can find those reviews over on the almightybacklog.wordpress.com. If you care about stuff like that, and if you're in any Discord with me, you'll either have to care or you'll get eventually just mute channels because I sure do share them. I also write fan fiction about Magic the Gathering decks, commander decks that I've played against over at theplanarbridge.wordpress.com. This I like to take commander decks that I play against or that I've played and craft some fan story about it. So I've done stuff like this Tawnos deck. We wrote a story about that quite a long time ago now, last year. But I've also featured decks that I've played against. Our very own Cryptic, for example, had one of his decks featured, his Dromar the Banisher deck. And I also wrote about friend on socials, Cameron, who now tweets about wrestling, but used to tweet about Magic, and I wrote about his Derevi deck. So I love seeing interesting decks that I can write about. You can find me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, at Euphoria Gremlin. And you can find me on most Discords. I'm in Shattergang, Always Fishing for Games, in Warring, all the other ones, pretty much all of them. I'm hanging around, perennially online. Yeah, thank you very much for having me again.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
I'll against you on the stream.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Wait, have you not taken us down? Oh my god, I was convinced you had.
No, the last time I think I played Merfolk and it stalled.
Oh yeah, oh dear. Well,
and I got infected out.
Without failure, we'll definitely get you back on.
Everybody beats
No, actually, both times I've been on, Luke has won. So
No.
never need to win, Luke.
In that case,
Did I
you're
win
never
the first
getting
game?
back
I don't remember.
Pretty
I
sure
didn't
you
win
won
many games.
because you won it. You won it with an infect.
Oh, was
You
it
wanna do
the
it?
Abzan Phyrexian thing?
I think so.
Ban Luke. Well, there it is. There's your
So
hashtag.
if you ever want to win, Luke, I'm always about.
I can see that you're in the looking for games, so yeah, I'll get the win rate right up.
But I actually, when you brought it up at the start of the stream, Ellie, I actually meant to thank you because it was lovely. It's been lovely to see yourself and the others kind of keeping the Looking for Group channel buzzing away. So you folks, if you aren't in our Discord and you want to play with Ellie, we do our best to play sometimes, but sadly we're really, really busy all the time, so we don't get to have fun
what
things.
LFG stands for? I thought it stands for Looking for Game, not Looking for Group.
Let's fucking go. It is Looking for Game, but Ellie, that's years of playing World of Warcraft. And
Looking for group, yeah. Oh, I need to raid somewhere. Where are you?
Absolutely. Oh my god. Does anyone want to do this really old raid? And everyone's like, no. God, no.
1 in 1,000 chance to drop the magical trousers.
Oh god.
Oh, we've just done 4 hours and the trousers didn't drop.
Well, good, because that would get us banned off Twitch. There will be no trousers dropping.
Very good.
But yeah, so thank you for lots of different things, Ellie, and thank you for being a phenomenal community member as well. Folks, if you aren't following Ellie, please fix that. Follow her on Twitter, or it's I also meant to say is I like it when people say Twitter, but currently referred to as X, because I'm confident it will change at some point. I can't remember. I think it was Chrono that maybe said it, so I steal it and I use that everywhere. It was very witty.
The platform formerly known as X.
That's it. Yeah.
Like Prince.
Like Prince.
When he changed the symbol. The artist formerly known as Prince.
That's it. Love it. So yes.
Came on the radio today, actually.
Oh really?
How cool?
Yeah.
Bang.
How cool do you have to be to like just change your name to a symbol and not get ridiculed? I mean, Prince was just amazing.
It's a good time. It's yeah, happy days. I have a really funny Prince story, but it's a negative one, so I'll share it in Discord. after we stream. But yeah, folks, thank you so much for joining us. Ellie, thank you again for being a wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful
great game.
guest.
Thank you.
And we will be sure to see you soon. Chat, we are going to raid into Valyrian Steel because they're also playing Webcam Commander and only have 2 viewers. So let's go beef up their numbers for our end of night. And you can do it selfishly. If you follow in the raid, you have more points to spend next week with Commander shenanigans. So let's share some good love. And we will see you all soon. Folks, have a lovely night. Y'all be good to yourselves. Look after each other. And have I remembered? No, I didn't copy his... God damn it, I'm rubbish at this.
So who are raiding Valyrian Steel?
Valyrian Steel.
There you go, Dean. There's a Game of Thrones reference for you.
Oh. Game of Thrones secret lair when?
When it's
I take a Game of Thrones set like if they did the old and the artwork style.
Return to Middle Earth.
Return to Middle Earth. We're
Where
going
else
to go
can
back
we
to
go?
Middle Earth as many times as we've gone to Ravnica.
We haven't had a Hobbit set. We haven't had a Tale of Beren and Luthien set.
That is true. Universes beyond discourse.
Oh god. Get
we
your
support
bingo
it.
sheets ready. Keep Revelo
I
happy.
need to start saving for when they announce the new Warhammer one because I'll have to buy all of it.
Oh, definitely. Or Orcs and Eldar this time, please.
Oh,
But before we get into it, folks, you've been lovely. We will catch you next week and we'll pick up that Warhammer chat next week. See y'all soon.
have a good night. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.